tea, y'all. Welcome back to Gossip, where we talk about all the gossip in the Bible. So today we're going to read a little bit of 1 Samuel 14. So it all starts where, like, one day Jonathan, Saul's son, Jonathan, he got up and he was just like, he told his armor bearer, he was like, hey, let's go over there to the Philistines real quick. And the armor bearer, he like, okay. So keep in mind, Jonathan didn't even tell his daddy where he was going. He did not tell his daddy. He didn't tell nobody where he was going. It was literally just him and the armor bearer. So while this was taking place, Saul, he lived on the outskirts of Gibeah. And with him, he got the 600 people. Because remember, in the last video, he only had 600 soldiers. Okay? These are the same 600 soldiers. And one of the soldiers' name was Ahijah. So now Jonathan, he's trying to get into the Philistine post, but he's noticing, like, dang, every time I try to get in there, like, I'm blocked off because there's a cliff. So he like, all right, well, I'm gonna just go a different way. So he look at his armor bearer, he like, well, let's just go over to the uncircumcised Philistine side. So the armor bearer like, okay, let's do it. Like, whatever you need to do, whatever we need to do, let's go. So they go over there. And he's like, hold on. So if the Philistines see us and they tell us to wait and they're going to come to us, then we pretty much going to wait. But if they pretty much tell us to come to them, then we know God is basically telling us that he's pretty much going to let us win this battle. So the armor bearer, he like, okay, like, let it be that. So as they going, the Philistines, they start looking, they like, hey, who is that? Like, who these people? They like, hey, let me tell y'all something. Y'all come over here and we're gonna teach y'all a lesson. Come on. Come on. Since y'all think y'all bad, y'all trying to come over here, come on. We finna teach y'all something. So they look at each other and they like, bet. Alright. So they climb up there and they get to slaughtering them. So now Saul, he's seeing everything that's happening. Like, he heard about everything that was happening and he's like, hold on, it's some mess going on over there at the Philistine outpost. So he like, dang, we finna have to like gather all of our people and stuff. So they start gathering their people. So then he told Ahijah, and he's like, go get the Ark of God. Now y'all remember from a couple videos ago, a couple chapters ago, the Ark of God, when you got that, that's it. Like, you won. You won the battle as long as you got that. So he go get the Ark of God. So while he going to do that, Saul went to the priest. And he's talking to the priest and stuff like that. But in the middle of him talking to the priest, the stuff at the Philistine camp started amping up some more. So he like, what is going on? So he tell the priest, he like, hold on, don't do nothing. So he like, what is going on? So Saul gathered all of his people. So then they finally go to the battle. They finally go to the battle. But when they get to the battle, they looking around and they like, wait a minute, something ain't right. Like, the Philistines over here attacking each other. They fighting each other. Like, why is y'all slaughtering each other? So they just sitting up there watching like, what in the world? So then the Philistines, they having their little stuff going on, but then the Israelites, they come in and they like, oh, we finna join the battle. So now the Israelites start slaughtering the Philistines too. But then on top of that, there was some Israelites that was camped out over there on the Philistine side, and they was like hiding out for a good minute. They heard about everything that was taking place, so they like, man, it's our opportunity, like, we finna go. So they come out of hiding, they start slaughtering them too. So it's just like, everything, like, everybody is pretty much against them. So Philistines they just done for it. They just done for it at this point. So they knew at that point, God had their back. God had their back. They knew God pretty much had them win that battle. So that is it for this part of the chapter, guys. Next video, we're going to talk about the second half of 1 Samuel 14. But until then, bye.